How dare you, child? How dare you snag my Shadow Lugia? My one loyal subject! There's nothing left, but I will personally see to this total destruction of your Pokémon. Fall! Yeah, so it's a good thing that I healed before fighting Greevil. Not really to full health, but enough. At least I hope. Moltres! Oh, he's gonna be that guy who's got all the legendaries. Well, Salamence is kind of in poor condition right now. Yeah, I got nothing to catch these things, so they're gonna have to faint. I'm sorry, I just threw away everything that I had on Lugia. Sorry, guys. But you can't join the team, which just wasn't meant to be. Oh, this is actually gonna be tough, though. These are pretty high up there in level. I guess swap to Starmie in case they go for like a Shadow Storm. Ashton, can you get a punch in on Moltres? Oh, shoot. If Rhydon has Lightning Rod, I'm in a bit of trouble, aren't I? Shadow Fire. Oh, wait. No, I don't know what I'm thinking. That's still actually kind of hurt. Alright, but... Should've known. Oh, okay, so they took out Starmie of all things. Rhydon at least really dropped its own health there for me. I appreciate that. What could actually potentially knock it out, though? Could Xavier do it? Otherwise, it's Archer, but it's resisted. Or Avalanche. But Avalanche would be going after Moltres. Ashton couldn't really do anything. Okay, here's the plan. I'm gonna bring out Avalanche. I'm gonna attack with Avalanche. Try to go for Moltres. Wait. Or I could Earthquake. No, I'm gonna return Moltres. Ashton is gonna swap for Salamence. Salamence is probably gonna faint here, but I at least get another drop on the attack stat of both. And maybe they'll both target Salamence. Maybe. Or at least one of them will. Because thinking it was the weaker Ashton. Maybe I can get lucky here. I did. Excellent. Although it's not a good thing to see both my new teammates both fell. And then I guess swap to... I really don't have a good option here. I guess Archer I can go for Bite Hacks. I guess that's my best option at the moment. See how much damage return does. Oh, critical hit! But that isn't even enough. So I'll Brick Break you. And I guess... Bite you. I mean, Moltres is gonna be faster, of course. And that was gonna... Oh, no! Oh, are you kidding me? Ah, that was like my one Pokemon that could actually damage Rhydon. Well, this is fun. This is off to a great start. I guess Ashton, because Ashton's already hurt, so if this Rhydon was gonna go after Ashton, or was gonna go after Avalanche, and this is what I have to put up with. Alright, so the first one down. I've already lost like half my team. Exeggutor. I guess this really is how the final battle should go, though. Worrying to like try to catch them shouldn't really be the issue here. This is the final boss. I should be out to destroy him. Another critical hit. Everything is going against me right now. Alright, so I'm down to 2. This has quickly spiraled into a 5-on-2 fight. Alright, let's see, what can we do? What can we do? Well, I've got the max revives for a reason. I guess Avalanche would be my best call for the time being, and I need to get Rhydon out of here. Thankfully, I'm actually faster. I wasn't expecting to be. I kind of thought that I'd be slower just because every other Pokemon I've gone up against so far, I have been slower. So, that's at least good. I managed to take one of them out. The biggest threat, I would say, at the moment. But this Exeggutor could be kind of interesting. What kind of a role it's going to play. Sorry, Tauros, I can't catch you. I have nothing to catch you with. I already used everything that I had. You can intimidate me, that's fine. I have all special attacks. So, you're not really helping yourself. Not really doing yourself any favors there, buddy. So I guess we're gonna Aerial Ace Exeggutor, and we are going to Thunderbolt Tauros. That is the plan. Of course, not having the sharp beak is actually coming back to bite me, because I'm using Aerial Ace now, and I haven't actually used, well no, I deposited Walter, so that really doesn't make much of a difference at this point in the game. But this Shadow Sky is gonna be annoying. But it's okay, kids, we might be underleveled, but this just goes to show that you don't have to be... I'm gonna try Shadow Ball just to see if that does any more damage. But this just goes to show that you don't have to be the highest level in the game just to win fights. You know, you can make up for it with strategy, or lack thereof, or a good sense of teamwork. Or lack thereof, because we kind of replaced 2 people at the very end. What breeds success? I don't know, it all depends. And that's what this series is out to prove in this final battle. Or something like that. Inspirational, mumbo-jumbo. Yes, that. I'm making a bunch of hand gestures that you can't see. I'm guessing it's going to be Articuno, and then Zapdos is the final one. Because we've already seen Moltres. It only makes sense at this point. So I suppose I should try to focus my attack on Articuno at the moment. So that way I can leave Exeggutor on the field, because Exeggutor doesn't really pose much of a threat to Xavier. Whereas Articuno is kind of threatening to, well, everything that I have right now. So let's get rid of it. Except for, I guess, Archer, if Archer were alive. Shadow Chill. Oh, yep, there it is. It was probably like quad effective because of it being a shadow type move and I guess an ice type move. So that's not good. Hopefully Thunderbolt can at least do decent damage because it's an ice flying type. Shadow End, it missed again. That's the thing, Shadow End I saw has like 65 accuracy or something. It's really inaccurate. They were just having really good luck with it at the beginning of the first, like when they started introducing it. So not the beginning of the game, but like the beginning of its run, Shadow End, as to when it like actually was, when it actually started to be used as an attack regularly. Shadow Chill, well, oh no, if it goes after, okay, but it went for Avalanche. Avalanche took the hit like a champ. Oh, but this is actually gonna hit. Oh no. Oh no! That means Articuno is still alive. Oh no. Oh, and Zapdos is gonna be there. Oh, this is... Ooh, no, no, no. This is not good. I'm back in the whole... the whole, Gorgon situation again. It's 2-on-1. I have a max revive. But... can I survive multiple hits? Oh no! Then at that point, do I save the max? Well, here's the thing. I have to be... No, hold on. If I... No, but Articuno is the problem. Because if I revive If I revive Salamence, it would still be super effective because it's ice, but not super effective because it's shadow, so it would be neutral damage. I have to revive Salamence, and I have to use the max revive, unfortunately, because I'm not going to risk the chance of getting KO'd here. Salamence is my only hope right now. The newest team member, and perhaps playing one of the most critical roles in the final fight. I don't think Intimidate's actually going to do anything because I'm pretty sure they're all special-based moves. Shadow Bolt. Ow, no! It could have at least, like, if only Articuno was faster than Zapdos, then it would have been, I think, like, dual resisted. Oh, that's actually not very effective because it's a Shadow-type move. The only problem is I have nothing to hit them with, so I have to go for the revive. I need to hope that whatever I revive here is going to be faster than the next thing. Or, no wait, I only have 2 revives to actually use here. Oh shoot. Ah, man. But all the attacks are going to be aimed at Salamence this turn. That's a guarantee. Come on, Archer. I need something that can actually do damage to these fools. Fortunately, Salamence has the resistance to anything that these two are going to use. But if Archer's not faster, then I'm just kind of stuck here. Not really doing anything. Okay, so Salamence, you can't really do anything. So I'm going to use a Hyper Potion on Archer just to try to help Archer a little bit. If Archer takes a hit, they're going to be special-based attacks, so maybe I'll be okay. No, Archer's slower. And these are probably both going to be aimed at him. No! Maybe I'm okay then? Salamence is paralyzed, that's actually perfectly fine. Shadow Chill. And they went for Salamence again! Oh, I'm going to take out Articuno! I still have a chance! Hit it, Archer. Yes! The final is happening. We're nearing the end. Zapdos is the final Pokemon left standing. And I guess Salamence I'm gonna revive. There's only one person I can revive, and that's Avalanche. It's gotta be the attack dog and the team captain, the final 2. Zapdos gonna use a turn on Shadow Sky, that's fine. Archer with Flamethrower. Not even quite half, though. That's a bit concerning. Hopefully Zapdos can just continue to attack Salamence, because if Salamence goes down, that's fine. I'll use another Hyper Potion on Avalanche. And Archer, Flamethrower again. See, even if Zapdos went after, oh god, 3 HP, but Salamence still hanging in there like a champ. So let's hit the Flamethrower. One more attack and Zapdos is done for. So I'm thinking Zapdos is going to go first. Zapdos is probably going to go after Salamence because it seems set on doing that. So I'll just have Salamence sit there, I guess. Yep, okay, so Avalanche is going to be able to get switched out, and then we can finish this off poetically. This is the storybook ending. The very first 2 that we had, well, other than the one that, you know, the one who will not be named, the one who is not here right now, the one that I forgot to put in the Hall of Fame, because, well, really, I don't know if, did it really deserve to be in the Hall of Fame? I mean, what really did it do? Really. We defeated Grandmaster Greevil. Wow. Yes, that is my reaction. That is my reaction as well. How? A mere child crushed my cherished plan? What? This can't be! Grr. It's your fault. I won't forgive. There is no forgiving you! Grandmaster, we're done here. We should blow up Citadark Isle with a child still on it. But if I did that, our Shadow Pokemon data and our subordinates will be lost as well. Grandmaster, such things can be replaced. We must ensure our own survival. I've readied a helicopter for our escape. We've got to leave now. You're right. Wait. Please wait. You're willing to sacrifice everyone so you can escape? You should be ashamed. Ashamed? Clinging to foolish pride will guarantee Cypher's demise. Cypher must survive. That is our first duty. The Grandmaster feels the same way. Yes. For Cypher's sake, sacrifices must be endured. What are you saying? The Shadow Pokemon Factory has been destroyed. XD001 was defeated. Nothing remains of Cypher. Silence! Cypher will live forever! If only this child hadn't... Grandmaster, please give the order to blow up Citadark Isle. Yes, it can't be helped. Don't begrudge us, child. Stop! Let's put a stop to this. Father! Don't call him Father! Call him the Grandmaster! Father, you've lost sight of what is important. You got carried away by this whole Grandmaster nonsense. It is impossible to take over the world by producing powerful Pokemon. Just think of this child. This child's pure heart won. Won out over XD001. We were in the wrong. Silence, silence, silence! Why aren't you showing some spine? We've come so far. Cypher is finished. Father, you yourself should know that more than anyone. Oh. Oh my, this is actually pretty cool. Now please, stand up. This is how it should be. The laws of the land will render judgment on what we have done. Oh, everything I did, all of it was a mistake. Thanks to your courage, we were finally able to wake from our nightmare. Thank you. You'll have nothing to fear from us ever. You should return home to your family. Let us meet again, too. The next time we battle, it won't be as mortal enemies. I will look forward to it. I am actually really digging this ending. That was kind of cool. I mean, honestly, this whole Citadark Isle, it had a really unique color scheme. Usually a bunch of like Pokemon games, they'll have kind of like dark moments in it, but they don't usually like. I really like the color palette that was used for Citadark Isle. Everything really dark. And these games usually they have a lot of like I don't know, it's almost like a mix of retro and also futuristic stuff at the same time. It's just... After all this time, I had never finished Gale of Darkness, no matter how many times I had played it. I don't remember how many times I played it, but I never finished it. And it feels pretty satisfying to finally conclude this game. I love it. This is awesome. This is just... That is a sight to see there. Your progress will now be saved. Is that okay? Yes, that is okay. Is it okay to overwrite the previously saved data? Actually, no, I'm not going to save it. I'm not going to save it until I end this recording session. No, that's not okay. If you do not save now, you have to resume play from the previous save point. Oh, no, okay, I will save it then. I guess I'll just have to cut off the recording shortly after this. But, yeah. I like that ending. That was really cool. I've seen the ending to Colosseum, and I don't think it was quite as satisfying as this one. This one, you know, the villain realizes the error of his ways. That usually doesn't happen in, from what I can recall of the main series games. Like, you had Team Rocket, Giovanni, I don't exactly know what happens with him. He just seems to kind of disappear. Although I guess there's like a theory that he like commits suicide or something. Like after whatever goes down in Heart Gold, the whole post-game thing with him. Oh my god. Oh my god, it was Teddy Ursa. It was Avalanche. But like Team Magma, Team Aqua, they kind of realized the error of their ways. Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire fleshed that out a bit more. I don't know, so I guess there really isn't too much different in that. But I don't know, this whole thing... These games, like these GameCube games in particular, they have something different. It's something different than the main series games, which is nice. It's a good change of pace. The whole Shadow Pokemon mechanic... In Coliseum, I don't think it was done as well. Just based on what I've seen. I haven't actually played it myself yet. I'm going to be playing it immediately. Well, not necessarily immediately following the series, but I am going to be playing Pokemon Coliseum shortly following the conclusion of this series, and I'm looking forward to it. But this, in comparison to like the main series game, it's just a nice change of pace. The Shadow Pokemon, and like I said in a previous video, the fact that your team kind of is supposed to evolve as you go along. You can train some people up, but ultimately the game gives you opportunities to change out your team, to use as many Pokemon as you can. You don't have to go through really as much grinding. That's where you kind of... The whole grinding part of it, and that's what I put in air quotes, is trying to, like, you know, purify... Mirror B! Mirror B, oh my god, best villain in a Pokemon game. Bar none. Bar none. Tell me someone who's better than Mirror B. Tell me in the comment section, who's better than Mirror B? No one. No one is better than Mirror B. There has never been a Pokemon villain. Well, I guess in this game, he's technically not really the villain. He's just kind of a wanderer. Coliseum, he's more so the villain, but Mirror B, best character in a Pokemon game. My favorite character. Big Mirror B fan, obviously. However, to balance that out, we had to get the worst character in a Pokemon game, and that was the Jovibot 9000. But, you know, sacrifices have to be made. To get the best, you also have to get the worst. It's the law of equivalent exchange. Satoru Iwata. Great game. Great game. 1995, 2005. 2005. Genius sonority. I really wish they'd make another game like this for the upcoming Nintendo Switch, Pokemon. Please, please, Pokemon, make another game like this. Make another masterpiece. I guess this isn't, it's not perfect, it's not a perfect game, it's not really a masterpiece, but make a game similar like this. It doesn't have to be like a whole Shadow Pokemon thing. You can come up with some new theme or whatever you've got, but just a console game, like not the handheld stuff, different from the main series game. Another new spin-off. Mystery Dungeon is cool, but at the end of the day, Mystery Dungeon, you can't really just have that one thing. Mystery Dungeon can't go on forever. I mean, it could. The main series games have gone on forever, and they could continue to go on forever. But a game kind of like this one, I would totally buy it. Just throwing that out there. Just throwing that out there. This game was awesome. Dear Mathwiz, I have heard that you returned from Citadark Isle. I send this message as an invitation to the Ore Coliseum. I'll be arriving shortly to ask you in Oh, Egan. Still trying to figure out the technology. The email is cut off. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this series of Pokémon XD Gale of Darkness. This is the conclusion of, like, the main plot. Like I said before, I'm going to be covering the Mount Battle Challenge. I'm going to try to go through that. I'm not exactly sure what the post-game for this game has. What exactly the post-game entails. Oh, hey, Egan, what's up? Mathwiz, have you read that email I sent you? Yes, I did, Egan. I panicked and sent the email before I finished it, but I'm glad to hear that you've received it. I was inspired by your battle exploits, Mathwiz, you see. It made me want to have a battle with you. That said, there are countless trainers that would be honored to battle with Cypher's nemesis. I therefore decided to take charge and organize a Coliseum event. Impressed? But before we talk, we must battle, you and I. On guard! Well, I guess this is the proper way to conclude this episode. A rematch with Myth Trainer Egan and his Pichu. Just like old times. Just like old times. Unfortunately, now we've got this Salamence here. It's just gonna be I mean, these Pichu, they can be level 45, sure, but they're just gonna get wrecked. And of course, I happen to have Ashton, who's arguably the worst Pokemon I could have out fighting these things at the moment. Let me just see how much damage Thunderbolt does. Yeah, that was a given, that Shadow Rush. That was a given that would take Pichu out. And of course, Static. Go figure. Here's a real thing, the Pikachu. So let me guess, 2 Pichu, 2 Pikachu, 2 Raichu. Very good job. Good work, Egan. See, even a Thunderbolt nearly took out that Pichu. Which is thunder. You almost had me there, Pichu. That's cute. That's just adorable. Oh. Oh. I see how it is. I see exactly how it is. Fine, I can play this game. I've got a Pokemon who can take out all of your Pokemon in one fell swoop, and that is Avalanche and an Earthquake. Oh wow, that actually packed a punch though. Pichu, don't you do it. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. You want to double up on Salamence? Go for it. I'm all for that. Just don't go for Avalanche. Pikachu's actually level 50, but even then it still can't withstand a Shadow Rush. There's the other Pikachu. But now it's time to bust out my ultimate technique, and that is Earthquake. Pikachu with Volt Tackle. That was a 4th generation move. At least I thought it was. But I guess we have Bonsly in this game, so maybe there are a couple of cool flash forwards or whatever you call them to the next generation of Pokemon. No, why did I make this switch? That was a terrible call. Archer is a glass cannon. Archer's probably... Avalanche is going to take out Archer in the final battle. Oh, no. Even in this battle that doesn't really mean much, I'm still making mistakes. Oh, I'm disappointed in myself. But that's okay. Everyone else is down. No, it's not okay. It's not okay at all. But at least Avalanche gets the level up, so that's cool, I guess. Let's bring out Starmie. The other shadow thing, try to lower that purification meter. Although at this point in the game, it's like, what is it? Actually, that is the thing, though. Who all am I going to bring with me to Mount Battle? Because the thing is, I think I might bring my original team, to be honest. Because not doing that... You know, bringing Shadow Pokemon might give me a better chance at winning the whole thing, but I don't feel like, you know, not bringing the original team, I don't know if that's really the, if that's really the spirit of the Mount Battle Challenge. I feel like that's not how it was meant to be conducted. I guess I'm gonna bring Ashton back out because I have a feeling that this other Raichu is gonna try another Volt Tackle. Or Thunder, that's close enough. Except it was on Avalanche. You jerk. But it's okay. Oh, and I messed up again. Avalanche is taking everybody out. It doesn't matter if you're a friend or a foe. Avalanche really was the original. The very first Shadow Pokemon we ever caught. So I suppose that it's fitting that Avalanche is the last one standing on the field. Can't share the spotlight with anyone. Avalanche is the team captain. Well, that is it, folks. We defeated Egan. And we're going to call it a day for this episode of Pokémon XD Gale of Darkness. Be sure to stay tuned for that eventual Mount Battle Challenge. I might start the Coliseum series before I actually move on to the Mount Battle Challenge. We'll see how things play out. It all depends on what I think I'm going to be doing. But anyways, until next time, hope you enjoyed the series up to this point. And as always, keep on YouTubing.